So I somehow fucked up my screens trying to switch back and forth. So I'm gonna try to re-get everything correctly. Let me close this Chrome thingy. Who's it? That was my fault. My main screen kind of derp, and I was gonna just see how the stream looks like. And I was like, I can't switch. Let's see if I can switch now. I don't know if it's gonna work. Ah! Did it again. Okay, hold on, I did it again. Give me a moment. Incoming! Okay. There we go. My computer's going on derp-a-derp. Oh, wait. Come on, let's see if I can get the game working. Come on, please show up on the thing. I really don't want to. Where did I put my... I found it. Found my controller. Okay. Can anyone hear me? Is everything all good? I think I have volume set to a little bit of stuff. And, pants. Okay, hopefully this game doesn't derp out on me. Am I overpowering the game? Oh, well. No, cannot hear you. Well, I tried. Should probably look on this on my phone. This will be so much easier. I figured. Oh god, if I load up my own stream, will I hear myself? But it doesn't work. Shit. I guess this works. Hold on. This is how I figure out if I'm streaming correctly. I got my own ad. Okay, fuck this. Alright guys, welcome to Truck and Talk Thursday. Sorry for not having Truck and Talk Thursdays last week. Stuff came around. I'll explain that along the way. I think what I was planning to do last week was actually get myself back to mainland Europe and see where we land, and I'll hop on to something like, oh my god, my nose is itchy. American Truck next week or something. So let's see. Where am I going? Will there ever be a game where you Dragon play? It depends. Dragon is a little more busy because she has a full-time job, really. And weekends usually she has other things to do. We'll see. We could try. We'll see. I'm just gonna put it out that way. Hello phone. I don't need to know about you. Let's take one long trip. Sure, let's go via France to Torino. Okay. Also, let me grab something real quick. I don't have this ready. I wouldn't mind setting that to stream this strong. Well, let's see. I'll see. I'll think about it. Okay. I know how to click buttons. Alright, so where do we start? I guess it starts off my week ever since last week. What was the most important thing that happened last week? Right. Also, someone tell me if the game is overpowering my voice. It'd be great to know. But I guess I'll start here as I'll get myself to the place. So, something kind of unexpected happened last week. Ever since the beginning of the stream, I've been talking about this interview I've been having with a potential employer. They haven't responded to me for like a good, I'd say 3 weeks. Can't hear game much. Thank you. Overpowered a little. Okay. Incoming alt tab. Let's see if this works this time. Or why don't I just press start? Oh, it worked. Okay. I'm going to dink it up about there. Just tell me if it's still too loud. I'm gonna probably put it right there. Hopefully that works. Hopefully you now hear a little bit of the engine and not just only me. Well. So it was about like 3 weeks since they've haven't responded. And coming to, I think, was it last Monday or so? Oh, hello. Monday or so, my recruiter all the way from North Carolina responded saying she was sick. She had to take time off. All right, cool. Yay. Because I remember actually muting that volume. But anyways. Okay. Sorry if I killed your ears, guys. I should maybe less overpowered my mic. Let me like move it back a bit. Like about there. Ooh, allergies hidden. Oh no. No allergies, please. Okay. So she contacted me back, my recruiter, saying that she had to take a sick time off because apparently the whole big flu season, I guess that's what it is. I'm not yawning, I'm sneezing. I don't know why allergies started to kick in now. Thanks. I actually didn't even take a nap. I actually had like Starbucks because of the free rewards for Starbucks on your birthday. Anyways, I'll get to that. So she finally responded to me back saying, "Are you ready for another interview?" It's like, okay. I guess I'm ready after 3 weeks of doing absolutely nothing. Oh dear, you should. Like, maybe at the end of the stream or soon. Unless if you need to take a nap now. Unless if you guys all want to take a nap now. You can all take a nap. I'm kidding. Well, I mean, if you need to take a nap, go take a nap. So she contacted me back saying, "Are you ready up for another interview? It's going to be your last technical interview. Are you ready and up for it?" It's like, "Yeah, sure. When is..." And then she asked me, "When are you available?" It's like, say, sometime that week. I think past Thursday, if I put it correctly, and sometime this week, technically, past Thursday as well. So she planned that out. It happened Friday of last week. So yeah, that's why I didn't really stream. I wanted to prep this final interview, as she told me, and hope for the best that I could actually maybe land the job. So I did. I reviewed. I told Dragon about this like ahead of time, and saying I might take a break for like a little bit. I might not do Chuck and Talk Thursdays for that week, and so I didn't. Hence why there was no stream last Thursday, as I was trying to prepare that. I had no idea how to prepare it. It was another technical interview that I have no idea what kind of questions they'll ask or anything and whatnot. So I just had to prepare. Cole, it's a software engineer job, so computer science stuff. So basically coding stuff, trying to edit, modify code, add code. For what I recall correctly, it's like an IT company, I guess. I mean, it's not really the right words, but what their primary business is towards like financial stuff and whatnot. I remember one of my interviewers told me this is for working at Wells Fargo, so a bank, so one of the big banks, here in the States, to work on some of their apps and whatnot. So that's what I'm applying for, basically, just to put my computer science degree to use, because smart math and science, I guess. I cannot do coding or program, barely pass the class for engineering before I switch majors. I'd say it's not really for everyone. It's a very popular field, but definitely not for everyone. I know a few people that are like that, including the person that we all know, Pat. Because I remember he tried to get into it. That didn't work for him either. Anyways, so try to study for those past few days. Then I started. Then it came to Friday, which I was like kind of dreading because it's like, okay, final interview. I have no idea what I'm going to, how I'm going to be tested, because what my recruiter said again, it's technical, and I thought in my head, I could think of the right words here. I thought in my head that it would be like actually writing code. It's kind of hard if you think about it, trying to do this remotely, especially through a phone call or a Skype call. But I was thinking there probably going to be a website or something to like write code down, try to answer questions through code. Then it came the time to start the interview, which was like about 15 minutes late. I thought it was going to start like immediately top of the hour. I guess the interviewer was busy or something. Who knows? It's a Friday. They could have probably been doing other things. So she called me. We had some technical difficulties. I swear there's never an interview that I never had a technical difficulty. Yeah, about, I think. So they couldn't hear me at first, and I couldn't hear them as well. So that was just fun. But then once we got all that settled, we started an interview, which I thought be like, okay, we're going to be solving a problem. No. They were pretty much asking me general knowledge coding questions. And like general knowledge coding questions, which I wish I could put questions, but I don't think anyone would get it. Basically like an aptitude test for coding or for computer science. Nothing of like hard coding or anything like that. And I thought this is basically my first technical interview I had with these guys. So I was like, okay, maybe I could do it, but I don't remember too much on like these specifics and everything, which I should. To be honest, I should really remember this. I should really study this over and over just to get it in my head for future interviews. That is kind of my fault for not really taking the true knowledge, but I wasn't so sure what they're gonna ask. I thought they were gonna ask like bigger loaded questions like how to solve this problem or something like that with code, but no, it was more of an aptitude test, which I tried my best trying to answer it with the knowledge that I have, trying not to cheat it and actually search it up, trying to remember it that way. I'm just trying to do like personal knowledge right from the memory. And it's still kind of terrifying. I don't know. For me, I still had a bunch of like I still had a little bit of hesitation to answer a question. My adrenaline was kicking in. That's what usually happens even when I do like public speaking, except here, weirdly enough. But because I'm starting to get used to it, I guess, and I'm just talking to you guys, so it's like just having a conversation. But I don't know. When it comes to like in a professional environment, I could not keep my adrenaline down. So that kind of, I would say that kind of played a role. Kind of didn't. I'd say it kind of did. I stuttered along the way, trying to think of answers and whatnot. But I think I tried my best. The only thing that kind of surprised me is when she kind of abruptly ended the interview, saying like, "Okay, you passed the first two," and this is what I'm trying to recall. I couldn't remember specifically because I couldn't, for some odd reason, I just couldn't hear her at all on the phone call. Just like, why? Why couldn't you just do this on Skype when it's actually a lot more clearer? Why does it have to be right on the phone where it's like static, all the way static? Hi, yeah. I tried to recall it before I forget as I speak. So this is it's just all coming in. It's like, just blur it out, I forget about eye contact all the time. Yeah. Well, this one is like actually like literally I'm putting my phone right here and saying hello, which I shouldn't be doing while driving. But that's what I was basically doing, and it was a little bit hard for me to understand them. Because it was on the phone. It was not like, again, like a Skype call or anything where I'd say I remember having that one Skype call for the technical interview was crystal clear. All the interviews that happened here was pretty crappy. So yeah, I would say abruptly ended the call, I guess. I know. Okay, sorry. I just saw a chat and I was like, oh hey, there's something here. Ooh, I swear every time I stream, my throat always gets itchy. I have water here, but it's fine. It's okay. So yeah, I got a little bit worried when she abrupted the interview at saying, you passed the first two, and then she told me, have a great weekend. I was like, okay, interesting. and this interview lasted no more than 15 minutes. 20 minutes or something like that. I wish I could check my call logs, but it doesn't want to show me, and I don't want to click it again and call them again. That'll be weird. Drink. I will on the next stop. So, yeah, she ended the call right there, 15 minutes after having the interview, just asking me a couple of questions, which kind of surprised me a bit. I thought it would go a little bit longer, like my first technical interview, because I think my first technical interview, it lasted for like a good 40 minutes. 45 minutes. You don't actually call it. Yeah, this one only lasted about like 15 minutes, so that surprised me a bit. And I haven't heard back yet. I haven't got an email from a recruiter yet. I'm planning to email her back for an update sometime later this week or next week. There's a reason. First, I just like to give it a week, just in case if they are been busy for this whole week. But yeah, that was basically the big thing that happened last week, hence why I didn't stream. I wanted to prepare just so I can be ready and hopefully get the job. We'll see. Within the next few days, I guess. Whether or not they're planning it or whatnot. Golden Rule Week. Yeah, that's what I was planning to think. My dad has been pestering me to just email them immediately. It's like, no, I like to give them at least some time. I don't want to be a annoyance to them emailing every day. I mean, I could, but yeah, that's what basically happened last week. Then we come to this week, which is a special week for me, because yesterday, 3/14, Pi Day, it's also my birthday. I turned 24 this year, being a 94 baby. Hey, I feel old, but I really shouldn't be saying this, because I think there's one other person that I think is older than me. So, but at least within my group and the friends that I know, they're all younger than me. So it's like, man, I feel old and trying to remember all these things and whatnot. Yeah, it was fun. My friends are planning to do something about the birthday week. Sometime tomorrow, going on a trip. I have no idea where. They've been planning for this for a few weeks now. So it's a surprise. They're telling me just pick a place where you want to eat, and then we'll figure it out and then we'll plan it out from there. It's like, okay, which scares me a bit, because I'm usually the one that plans most of these trips. I'm literally a planner when it comes to it. Surprisingly, right? Surprisingly, Dragon, right? But I do plan these trips. I do plan trips, going places and whatnot. And usually any trip that we want to go, it always goes through me. Just so we have an itinerary, try to figure out how to get there, what time do we leave, and whatnot. This one, they're all planning it, and I'm not in it, except being surprised for it. So it's like, okay. And this has happened before. I'd say about 5 years ago, they've planned this. They planned out a birthday trip for me before, and I guess it did work. It was just interesting that I'm not involved in it, and it's gonna be more interesting this year, trying to see if they can navigate, because I'm a navigator, and none of my friends can navigate for shit. So this is gonna be hilarious this year. But they haven't told me where I'm going or whatnot. So it's all going to be a surprise. I wish I could vlog it, but I still feel a bit uneasy when vlogging with my friends at the moment. Because I don't want them to be like putting the camera on the face or putting like that and putting them on the spotlight at times. So it's like, but I wish I could vlog it. I'll try. We'll see. It's going to be a big question mark right now. But we'll see, because I want to see what kind of things they're planning for. But yeah, that's one big thing that's going to be happening tomorrow. Aside from that, my family went to Olive Garden yesterday, so we had like a nice, like, casual lunch for my birthday. Wish it didn't rain on my birthday, but it did. Alas, it did. But it was not that bad. It was pretty good. Let's see. What other big thing? Just do it. I'll see. I'll try. I'll get some stuff charged up. I wish I could bring my camera, but I just fear the rain. Apparently it's going to rain tomorrow too. Damn you, Mother Nature, for raining this whole week. As like my friends put it, it's like, man, your birthday looks so depressing. It's like, I know, shut up. I know it's raining. Thank God it was like sunny for like a few hours yesterday, so I get to bask in the sunshine for a bit on my birthday, which is good. It's better than snow on your birthday in September, so don't even. Oh, well. Not in September. Why would I want snow? Snow in September sounds terrible. That's supposed to be fall season. I don't know. That's what my friend. That's what my friend told me. It's like depressing. It's like, thanks. I know it was a little bit, but anyways, it wasn't that bad. So yeah, I hung out with family most of like this week for my birthday, and then I'm gonna be hanging out with friends for Friday. Well, there's one. So I get to do that. Also, I swear it's now becoming a tradition with me and my family ever since I turned 21. Damn me and my parents' quote-unquote gambling addiction. Now it's definitely an addiction, but we haven't gone down in the dumps for it. But every time it's like my birthday, or at least when I'm here for anything actually, it's usually to the casino. Here we go. Play some slot machines and just have fun, which I guess I find, me and my family find it fun in such a way, either whether losing or winning money. It's like, I don't care. I don't know what's with pressing a button and just seeing the reels go rolling down, and hope for a win. How was the casino? That's, yeah. Cole, I started gambling ever since I was 21, aka the legal age for gambling in California. But the only thing I know how to do in a casino is slots. I've never tried table. Parents doesn't know how to do table, and I didn't want to do it myself. I rather be with friends when it comes to playing on the table. Otherwise, yeah, I'm sticking with a slot machine. Yes, I don't need to do actual casino. I want to learn table, but I want to do it with friends. I feel awkward when I'm alone, because it's still social interaction. But I'd rather be social interaction with friends, and then eventually strangers. Just not myself. Oh, I know. Texas Hold'em's fun. Okay, to be fair, I do know how to play blackjack, aka 21, whatever. Texas Hold'em, weirdly enough. And I think a few other table games. I just don't think I have the face for it, at least when I'm alone. Yeah, that's just me. So if anyone's willing to come to the casino with me, or vice versa, I'll tag along. We'll tag along. Let's have fun at the casino together. Really. And I've been kind of trying to convince my friends to do. No, I'm kidding. Okay, that's kind of a lie. I did try to convince my friends to go to the casino once. That didn't work, which is probably a good thing. That's not the key. I don't want it. There we go. Because convincing friends to go to the casino just to have fun is probably a terrible idea. You teach me slots, I teach you table. Deal. Also, teaching someone how to play slots is a really hard thing to do, apparently. I learned this the hard way, trying to teach my friend how to play slots. It's like, all you gotta do is just put the money, press a button. Yeah, having that idea just grasp in their head, it goes, whoosh. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. Been to Vegas? Yes, I have. 3 times when I was under 21 and 1 time when I was over. And I was like thinking, it's like I remember before I was 21, so I was thinking, it's like, I can't wait to gamble. And then when I was 21, it's like, Me neither. I haven't done cards. Like I said, I never done cards at all. I never went on the table. But I've done slots. That's the only thing I've been doing for the past 3 years. I am not kidding. 3 years. Learning it literally from my parents. Like, this is what you do. This is how much you should bet. Sometimes you should bet higher if you think the machine is starting to give it out some money. And this is what I literally learned. Which is true, because it's basically, with a slot machine, it's basically RNG. It's a random number generator, no matter what. It's a computer with a random number generator. That's what a slot machine is. So it's always fun trying to be within the RNG. Sometimes it's not fun to be outside of that RNG. Unless if you're like really, really anticipating for it, which I'd be in that pool. We're trying to anticipate the RNG to go my way. And sometimes it does well, sometimes it doesn't. I don't trust slot machines. People's opinions, really. Okay. So with, I guess, the 3 years experience with a slot machine, with 3 years of playing the slot machine, I could understand when a machine is quote unquote paying out and when it's not, which is still a big RNG no matter what. I've always had like thoughts and rumors in my head of how a slot machine works in a casino, and it depends per casino, weirdly enough. Trying to figure out, it's like, oh, looks like it's paying more often. No, maybe it's actually going to pay off soon. Maybe I haven't been paid off. I'm going to be paid off big. So it's like a lot of theory, rumoring, and hoping for the best when you take the risk, really. It's really high risk, high reward over there. Watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and see what did to Carlton. Why can't I remember that? I'm surprised. I know I watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Weird. But yeah, that's what happened this week for my birthday. Also, thank you for the birthday wishes over on Twitter, Discord, and many other places. Also had pie. I took that picture. Thank God I had pie. That almost didn't happen because of the rain, and my dad was kind of getting a bit annoyed because he was full to the brim during lunch, and he wanted to get home and take a nap. And I said, we still need to get pie for Pie Day, and I wanted to promise everyone that I had pie for Pie Day. So, thank God me and my mom went to Walmart, convinced my dad to go to Walmart, and then we got pie, and we had pie. It was okay pie. Granted, it's Walmart pie, so yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Kind of wish I had more pie. Also, it's fun that I'm never, quote unquote, never will get cake ever again on my birthday because Pie Day. 3.14, you always gotta have pie. So, which I'm okay with that. I can have cake anytime. I can have pie too. Just a random thought. Whoa, where did the road lines go? Maybe I could just drive stupidly. I'm kidding. Okay, so I guess there is one last thing I do want to show before we get into some stuff. When's the next pit stop? I guess when I get to the train station. Okay, I'm gonna wait for a bit. Village Inn has some good pie. I never heard of a Village Inn. Is that like a chain or not? Because I know like there's no decently good place to get pies here where I live in the Central Valley. Alright, take your time, cool. So like, yeah, there's no decent place I could get pie here in the Central Valley of California. I don't know why. Well, actually, I do know a nice local place, except they're closed for the season because winter, and their harvesting season starts spring. And I know for the fact that they have really good pies, but that's not till the summer. So it's like, aw, lame. I won't have good pies till then. But I could not find a good pie place here. I wish there was one. Maybe there is one, I just never bothered to look it up. I'm actually now curious, but I'm not going to do that now. Welcome back. Cole, what kind of pie do you like? What's my nose so itchy? I like a good apple pie. Not a Dutch apple pie where it's the crumbly crust on the top. So just like a traditional apple pie. Because my mom ate a bunch of apple pies. I didn't like it at first, but I started to like it now. It's really, really good. Some cream pies I do like, unless if it's like way too creamy or way too sweet, then no. But cream pies, I'd say a variety of cream pies I would like. Pumpkin pie. Can't believe I forgot pumpkin pie. Pumpkin, apple, strawberry, rhubarb. I don't know. For me, I could not stand rhubarb. I don't know. That's just me. Ooh, lemon meringue. Yeah. So like those. So I'd say like a good majority. Not the nut pies, surprisingly. Like pecan or walnut, or not walnut. Pecan's the big one, but I don't know. I forget what other nut pies there are. But those I'm not a fond of. I don't know why. Pizza pie, because pizza is a pie, technically. Ew, nuts. But yeah, like those kinds of pies. Cream pies. I'd say cream pies for the most part. For some. Otherwise, a good, nice, warm apple pie is really, really good. Ooh. Ooh. That came up. Like, especially like a homemade apple pie or a local made apple pie, definitely. Store-bought, it's a bit iffy. Because, yeah. When it's mass produced, it can go, I'm going to take the turn right here for the Channel Tunnel. Yes, I know it's Channel Tunnel, but I'm going to call it Channel Tunnel. Not a big pie person, pumpkin man. I used to not be a pie person until I just started eating pies, and it's like, ooh, pies are actually not that bad. Like, really, I think when I was a child, I was like, wasn't a pie person. Couldn't stand pies for some reason. Except pumpkin, like you, Cole. Couldn't stand pies, which is weird. But now it's like, hey, look, pie. Eats it. Oh, okay. I'd go for it. Always the best with grandma's cooking. See, I'm Filipino, so that doesn't really apply. But I guess, like, grandma style cooking, yes, definitely. Never liked pies, got to a pumpkin won my heart. Like, really though, weirdly enough, it all started us for pumpkin pie. Once I had pumpkin pie, it's like, whoa, oh, this is good. And I'm like, this is my turn. Like, having pumpkin pie, and it's like, whoa, this is really good pie. It's nice and sweet, not too sweet. And it's really, really delicious. And then eventually I got through eating apple pie. I got used to eating some cream pies, and then it's just like, yeah, okay, that works out. All right, let's go to Calais, France. Thanksgiving pie starts it all. Definitely. Alright, so since I'm still kind of stuck here, I do have something I want to show you guys. Okay. I want to cover this so I don't show my last name to be safe. I don't want to... Oh, you could still see it. Okay. Do I got like... I know I got... Dang it! I'm trying to look for... Ooh, that's not good. That's not been that. Trying to look for like good cover because I don't want to really show my last name. I'm willing to show the first name, but I don't want to show the last name. Yay presents. I do have a gift from Dragon for my birthday. Thank you, Dragon, for sending that gift. It did come on time on my birthday. I don't know if I want to open it here on stream. I'm gonna probably more likely open it when I get on a call with you later this week. But I'm like a little bit thinking of trying to, if I want to. There it is. It's looking for you. I wasn't so sure if I wanted to open it now today, during stream. So let me just escape that so I don't waste time. But I do want to show this. This just came in today. And I'm going to use electrical tape because this is going to be terrible, so hopefully I don't ruin it when I take this back off. Oh, fuck it. I made it long enough just to cover my name. Okay. But you guys will know my first name because Dragon sometimes says it whether, anywhere, and anywhere. So this came in today. This is supposed to come in next week, but apparently it was like fastly shipped to my house. And so I did graduate from my university with a degree in computer science. And, well, it finally came in as I covered my name. This is my degree in what I think is just regular cardstock, which is, I kind of feel sad about. I kind of wish it was more prettier than this, but this is literally 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock. But yes, that's my degree from San Francisco State University for the Bachelor of Science for Computer Science. So having 2 science just makes everything weird. So yes, this is official. I am officially graduated. Yes, I'm planning to frame, my parents are planning to frame that, and I should remove this tape before I screw something up. So yeah, I am officially graduated. I can now do many things now that I have a degree. I look cool. I want to just put it right there. Right now it's going to be in here. We don't have a frame for it yet, and I didn't want to buy one of those. Right! I did forget something to explain. Alright, let me explain this as we go down through France. I'm going to put it on my bed for now. I'm going to move this into a safe spot. You know what? I'm going to move this now before I forget. Okay, right, I forgot that actually happened last week. So, for those who haven't watched the vlog that I posted last Tuesday, I went to San Francisco. And I had one main thing to do in San Francisco. Let me drink water because I'm being burpy right now. Thank you, Dragon. So, there was one main thing I had to do in San Francisco. And it was starting that week. It was to... Let's see if I can get out. Nope, shit. Drink again. I will if it gets itchy again. Oh, shit. Okay. Man, that sounded more painful than it should have. Come on. Okay, why am I having the darndest time trying to back up here? Okay. Let me at least get out of here, then I could tell my story. I could retell my story. So, I had one thing in mind, and I'm getting really hot now. Fuck. It's like my body doesn't want me to tell the story anymore. One thing in mind to go to San Francisco. Rent out my regalia for commencement. That will happen late May. Basically, that's the only thing I wanted to get there. Otherwise, I thought in my head this trip was going to be useless. Other than hanging out in San Francisco and going places in San Francisco. So, but I was there for one main thing. To rent out regalia so I can have it done and get it over with. So, I get to San Francisco pretty early in the morning. Well, kind of pretty early in the morning, I'd say, because it's like 10 o'clock when I got there in San Francisco, but I left the Central Valley around like 7 in the morning, which is pretty early for me. To be fair, that's pretty early for me nowadays. So I get there, I get to school, and thank God there wasn't much of a line. So I was thinking, okay, this will be easy to rent it out. And then I'll just be on my merry way and run some errands around San Francisco. I get there, try to figure out where they're doing the rentals, because there's like a bunch of other things going on in the bookstore where they were holding this event to get the regalia. So I looked around. I see the graduation rings, picture taking and whatnot. Finally, I found the actual table where they were starting to do the rentals. So I get there, I wait in line, and then I hear from someone from the other table saying, "Are you here for the grad pack?" So, grad pack? was like, sure. I asked them, what's in it? I was like, okay, so you get a diploma frame, which just starts around like a minimum of $140. And with that, you were able to get discounts for anything that would pertain to commencement, prior to commencement and getting into commencement, right? And there's like some special discounts and whatnot. I was like, cool, but I wasn't kind of ready to spend $140, eventually like $180 to get a frame and then the regalia. I just wanted to just rent it out and then get a frame later. I don't necessarily want a frame now. I could always find maybe a better, decent frame later. That's what I was thinking in my head. So I waited in line again because he pushed me out of line, so I have to get back in line again. And then getting close to the front of the line again, I hear this announcement from one of the cashiers saying, if you're here to only rent the regalia, we don't do that till May. Yeah, I would have to wait 2 months, closer, like basically a week or two before graduation, to get to rent out the regalia. And I'm like, is there any way we can get it early? It's like, the only way you can get it early is if you buy the grad pack. And I'm like, I was pretty much like questioning myself, like, do I really want it? Do I need it? Like, do I need to get a diploma frame now, spend that $140 and then get my regalia so I could be done and over with? So I contact my parents, told my dad about this, say, do whatever you want. Looked around a bit, trying to see if I could justify it myself. Still couldn't justify it for myself. So I called my mom, who was at work. So I told her, it's like, are you busy? And she said, no, I'm ready for a call. It's like, okay. Calls her, saying, I would have to spend $180 to eventually rent out the regalia, and I would have to carry the diploma frame home, because it was right there and available for you to bring home. So I was like, okay. But I told my mom, saying, I don't know if I would want it. And I'm like, and then she told me, it's like, if you don't want it, you don't have to get it. You can wait till May and then pick up just the regalia, and then you'll get it over with then. And I'm like trying to make a decision here. It's like, if I don't get anything here at that point in time, again, I thought it would be a waste of a trip. I just came here to get absolutely nothing, and all I did was pretty much hang out in San Francisco. But if I do get it, that means I would have to spend $180 just to rent out the regalia and then have a diploma frame, which would have been nice. But it's like thinking, it's like, I don't need it now. I mean, I would want it eventually, just not now. And when I got my diploma today, my parents told me, it's like, yeah, we could find a frame for this for like a lot cheaper than what they are asking for. But they'll definitely frame it for me. So it's like, okay, that's cool. And I'm like thinking in my head, it's like, I don't think my brother got this treatment either, getting like a fancy diploma frame for his diploma, for his degree. So I'm like thinking, if I'm really gonna spend $180 now, it better be worth it. And I think in my head, for me personally, I didn't think it was that worth it. For me, I don't think. I know there was a few people that were kind of angry about it when I put that blog up. But it's like, I couldn't justify it for myself to get it right now, then. So I ended up just not getting the diploma frame, ended up not getting the rental for the regalia. So yeah, again, I pretty much got nothing out of that trip on the Tuesday that I went, last Tuesday. So I was just pretty much there, just hanging out in San Francisco. And it kind of sucks, but I guess like I've like always thought in my head, it's like I could always find a cheaper frame. I don't technically need a fancy frame for my degree. My brother never got it. Why do I need to? I really don't want to be that kind of a gifted child, like I'm already am technically for the past 3 or 4 years. Surprisingly, yeah, I'm a not a gifted child, spoiled child. I was pretty much spoiled over my older brother, so it's like I don't wanna get this feeling even then. I'm just going to. Oh, that's the parking brake. What's my? There's my windshield wipers. So I said to myself, it's like, yeah, I'm not going to spend that. I could always find a frame later for my degree, for my diploma. So I did that. And then I just carried on my merry way, doing whatever in San Francisco, which I don't want to explain much here. I suggest watching the vlog. I would be better explaining it during the vlog than right now. Basically, TLDR, I just went places in San Francisco, showed places, and blah blah blah. Yeah, and that's something I just forgot to tell. I know I was forgetting something along the way, and then it's like, there, I remembered it. And which led to the diploma thingy over there. Oh, damn, my nose is so itchy. Finding your own frame is a better choice. I feel like I mean, their frames do look nice. I just wasn't so sure if I want to pay the premium for it, per se. Gotta wait. Yeah. Like I was thinking, I was like, I could probably find a better frame for a cheaper price. Should have cut it. So yeah. What's my nose so itchy? Jesus. Alright. So that's pretty much how my 2 weeks have went. Throughout the month of March, technically. I think, yeah, basically the last stream was the very beginning of March, which wasn't much. And now we're at the middle of March. The Ides of March, because March 15th, and joke. Did I miss something? Huh. Anyways. So yeah. What have you guys been doing within these past 2 weeks? Anything interesting? Anything cool? Anything crazy? I want to know. I have a Lego frame mainly to show, but want to put a picture in. Ooh. How big of a frame? And yeah, I do know you're crazy, Dragon. I mean, we have our calls, and then I hear all the craziness, and it's like, wow. I just want to like randomly scream to your students. It's like, why are you being assholes? And you're older than Dragon. Why are you being assholes? You don't have to be assholes. Regular photo size. Oh, okay. It's like a nice 3x5 4x6. That's pretty cool. I don't know why I expect you to actually glue it so it actually becomes a real frame. Way to go, me. Also, what is this? Why is there so many tunnel bridges? Because it's a bridge on top, tunnel on the bottom, and I don't need to be on this lane. Oh, this is Charles de Gaulle. Okay, this is the airport. I got you, fam. I actually had a student actually almost yell at that. She's... Aw. But like, I'm just here. I know, like, I've been hearing your story. It's like, why are they doing this to you? You don't deserve it. You're younger. You're younger, but you're the more professional one. Why are you acting like kids even though you're older? It's pretty sad, to say the least. The only interesting so far this past 2 weeks, I'm trying to drive and in the rain. Ah, it's rain! Anyways. Had a call from your best friend from Michigan. Probably. Okay. I took that turn a bit harder than I should have. Alright, you do have merch. Oh my god. Can't wait to buy some. One more design before I announce and look at it. Ooh, I can't wait though. I'm willing to buy some merch from you. I don't know about a shirt. Maybe is it gonna be only shirts so far? Do you know what you got so far at the moment? Michigan. I had a call from a best friend from Michigan who's looking to move out of here. Wow. That's crazy. Oh, that's cool though. At least they're willing to move out over west, really, to find a new place, to settle a new life. Not saying they probably had a bad life, but just, you know, like looking for new things, new opportunities, new ways. No, no. No shirt, no shirts, phone cases, stickers, and mugs. Ooh, stickers. Okay. Most designs I don't have for shirts. Most designs don't fit shirts well enough. Ah, okay. Gotta work some mugs. Stickers and mugs, then, huh? Okay. I'm up for it. I'm willing to buy it now. I want stickers. I need. I want to be that kind of person that's willing to put stickers on their laptops, because I remember going into university and I always see people with their laptops, whether it be MacBooks or not, with like stickers plastered all over them. I'm like, why would you do that? Some people just put it on the bare case, which like without the case. It's like, why? You just ruined a very good laptop. And then others put it on a case. It's like, okay, see, that actually works. Would suck if your case breaks, but at least you have stickers now to show it off, right? 3D print the dragon. Yes. If I had a 3D printer, I would. I don't know. I would have to relearn CAD and try to figure out how to design it in 3D. But I'm willing to do it one day. See. Be cool. Okay, let me just keep it on cruise control. I'll just keep it at 90, because fuck it speeding. I'm not going to speed that much. I haven't gotten into an accident except once during that turn so far, so I'm doing good. I just need to get gas one day. Sometime here soon. It's not that hard. I figured it's not. Hello. Okay, that's 2 accidents. Thanks. Because I saw the truck and I wanted to move. Dragon order some. Wait, oh shit. That's the wrong. Oh, hey, look. Gas station. Okay. Why is my nose so itchy? Ah! Huh. Okay. I did actually have a thought in my head. Hold on. Let me try and get gas, because this is gonna fucking bother me. Whoa, new gas station. Look nice. That's the wrong key. That's the wrong key. There we go. Ooh, nice. Working with a phone company for internship. Is it like a local big company? Be cool if it'd be like the really big ones. But that's really cool. Definitely take upon that internship. I'm learning this hard way, not getting an actual internship, and it's kind of making it a bit hard trying to find a job. So definitely take that internship. Blah, 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 blah. I can speak. They asked if I wanted to work with them again. Ooh, wow! So you actually had experience with them. Oh, that's pretty cool, dude. I'd say take it, do it. Just get it in that resume. Yeah, definitely take all the opportunities and put it on that resume. It'll definitely help you out. Again, learning that hard way. Oops. Yeah. Well, but that's cool though. How long do you think you're gonna be interning for? There we go. Working for them. Hey, spam doesn't. Yeah. Whoops. And it was like a little bit too late when I eventually took on that opportunities. Whoopsies. Damn it, me and my doubts. Okay. Can I turn on auto control? Thank you. No idea. It just depends on scheduling. Ah, okay. I definitely take. I'll definitely take on it. Learn from my mistakes and take on it. That's all I gotta keep on saying. Is there no car? There's a car right there. Fuck. Okay, let me get into the actual lane that I want to be. Days when I can work with them will vary. Ah, I see. So obviously this is dependent on how their scheduling works. Ah, okay. Why am I having a hard time driving? But that's cool. That's really cool. Kind of, I'm still kind of sad I didn't take on internship when I was still in school. That was a terrible idea. And I'm telling all my friends, like, who are either in computer science or any major, saying, like, go take internships. Learn from me when I didn't take internships. I still having a slightly hard time trying to find a job because I don't have much professional experience, which is basically what it is. It's professional experience during school time, and I regret not taking it. Oops. Okay. Oh, I had a fellow colleague come to find me the other day to tell me heard from Zoom his last year. Ooh, nice. At least there's some good noodles out there that's willing to tell good things about, them being as a professional human being. Yes, Daryl. But that's cool. I've always, as my left nose maintains to be itchy throughout this stream, I swear. It must be very nice and uplifting to hear positive things. I mean, when I did my volunteer experience to teach computer science last year, wow, that was last year. I remember hearing good comments from the students that I taught, which is pretty cool. It's like, oh, it feels so nice. It weirdly feels nice. Granted, hearing you do good things is usually a good thing, right? It would be weird hearing it's a bad thing. I'd be honestly surprised. But that's nice that some students are willing to, like, reflect back upon that and saying how good you were as a professional person, I guess. Well, in this case, as a teacher. And whatnot. Ugh. Oh, oops. Speeding a bit. Let me just keep it right there. Where am I going? Come on, I could stay within my lane. Yeah, he said he likes to do this because most times we have doubts and stuff, and it's hard to see all the good. I mean, I guess that's what, we, as us human beings, because apparently there's more than one advanced life form, I swear. Okay, that's very political, but oh my Jesus. We always think of, like, all the quirks that we've done and all the faults we've made. It's usually hard to find the actual success sometimes. For at least a good majority, it's hard to find that actual success until someone tells you that says you were actually good. I mean, I do have that problem. I always end up finding all the faults in the thing, and I've always thought I always screw up. And I know we all have too. But it's always great to know that someone's willing to say that, you did good. This is what you did, and I really, really liked it, right? That's something. Also, I feel like I basically explained what someone else has told me that it may or may not be here in chat. So, yeah. I realized I kind of just repeated what they said. Whoops. Okay, I need water now. For me, it's just annoying. I see my improvement students grade and such. They are killing you. Yet they behave so long. Job, you're 16. Like, really though. Like I'm thinking in my head, like, hearing what you've gone through for, like, the whole, like, past weeks with them, right? And it's like, if you're succeeding, why are you complaining? If you wanted to do, like, unless if they have the quote-unquote perfectionist mind and they're trying to be, like, really, really good, and they're hating, I don't know, they're not hating upon themselves, they're hating upon you. Okay, that's a little bit different. Hold on. How do I explain this then? Set the full backhand of the angry creature. Yeah, it definitely is. I just say, I honestly curious, Dragon. After this many weeks and they're just being complete assholes, are you? Is it really hard to tolerate it? I mean, you could like the only thing now I could think of, and this is just a bit dark because, and it's not gonna be your idea. It's not a very great idea, but it's kind of a great idea in me because I'm this kind of person. I'm a very dark, cynical kind of person. I try to make everything as a joke and then try to pull it along, and hopefully, as much as it could be dark, sassy, and stupid, if it's willing to get them into their page and onto your page as well, somehow both of the pages come together. Um, Maybe it'll work out. I don't know. Not even angry teens. These are like full-fledged adults, as I've heard, um, that are especially older than her, just being acting like angsty teens. Like it's like my way of thinking this is like I would say tolerate it in a sassy yet professional way, and then maybe they're willing to accept it. Obviously, don't be a pushover. Still have that backbone, and I know you have a backbone. Wow, asshole! Thank you for jumping into my lane when I switched. Um, Honestly, don't know. Hmm. I wouldn't know. I mean, I would like to explain more, but I'm gonna wait till later, just so I can get more. Because I'm trying to think of ways to solve it, but obviously I don't know full context. I don't think you would want to spill full context here. That would be creating too much of a roller coaster that you don't really want to have coming into your final day for the week. So yeah, I'm not gonna bring that up too much. I just hope there is like kind of a way to like just put the stress level down low enough to where, or put it down low enough to where the stress levels are low, but the toleration is enough that you could just, again, be sassy about it rather than fully stressing over it. Just, put some sass to it. Tell the story in a sassy way. Put them in a little bit of a sassy thing just to humor him, I guess. Because I know which class you're talking about specifically, unless if it's the other one, other classes as well, which is going to be you. I mean, I guess my way of thinking, if evaluations are coming up, obviously take it as constructive criticism. Take it as your learning experience. It's like, okay, so this is what they see. Hopefully, I could, hopefully, you could curve it a little bit more, since they're not willing to explain it to you directly in your face or personally, but they're gonna probably write it on a fucking sheet of paper. Maybe this is where you actually know the faults that you have, because they don't want to apparently say it to your face. What the fuck? That's what I'm assuming. That's what I'm assuming. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's an interesting topic. Don't get me wrong. I'm curious to see if I can find a different way that you probably haven't seen, and I'm willing to put in my 2 cents to see if it's actually gonna work. Oh hey, look, it's the police. I mean, yeah, definitely. I agree with Cole right here. You definitely did your job. You're teaching them the material, and they're passing, albeit I don't know what's their problems. It's a disciplinary attitude problem that it's just stupid, really. Um, yeah, definitely. So, you know, basically, if you're teaching the content how it's supposed to be taught and they're passing, I see no fault. You've done nothing wrong. It's just they got a sour attitude to new people, I guess, which is so dumb and stupid. But you gotta give everyone, old or new people, some slack. So. Which I guess it's a good thing. But then it's always sad to see. Oh, I'm going too fast. It's always kind of sad to see that you do. I don't know. I always get a bit afraid when you do break down very, very hard after class. Or when you get home. And it's like, okay, now I'm worried. And I know you're not going to do anything rash, but I'm still worried that you crashed. That you're breaking down very hard. Come on! Does it really take this long to get... Yeah, thank you. Ugh! Oh my god, everything is so itchy from my nose to just my nose. That's still not the thing I wanted. I'm still not used to my keys. Dang it. Still having a hard time playing with control. I can't wait to eventually get a wheel. I actually want to play Euro Truck and American Truck and maybe a few other driving games with the wheel, pedals, and stick. It'd be cool. One day. Once I have the money one day, I want to do it. Now what we're gonna do is we can just curl up and watch old videos till it's like, oh. I guess that's a good thing. I just still kind of worry about it. I mean, I guess if you're being safe about it, that's fine by me. It's just kind of sad seeing you break so easily. Not really easily. Nah. Your students in that certain class are just a bunch of assholes. That's definitely it. It's stupid, petty shit that shouldn't be... wrong key. That should be addressed and eventually tolerated, but I'm gonna leave it at that. I think I'm gonna just start riffing on this so badly I'm gonna fuck up something here. Go. I should. I want to find a time to fly to Edmonton too. I should look up on flights again. I don't know if they went up or down or anything. I also should see if that San Francisco to Edmonton one-way non-stop trip is available still. Probably is. It's not like there's a lot of people flying to Edmonton. Sorry, Dragon. I kind of don't expect full flights, but I could be wrong. I really want to fly there. I just hope it's not full so I can actually get there in comfort and style because I'm that high class of a shit person. Because I am that special. I really am that special. Saying that no one flies to Edmonton. Hold on a minute. I'm kidding. I'm pretty sure there's quite a few people. I just don't want to have an overcrowded flight and be like, ugh. No, I'm willing to come over there. I'm just saying other people not wanting to go to Edmonton. Dang, I have to pay a huge ass toll? What the fuck? Okay. Wait, is there 2 lanes or 1 lane or 3 lanes and 3 lanes? Okay. Don't change lanes, truck. I'm here. I need to... I'm going to try and convince my parents probably within either the end of this month or next month. Because apparently when I got my package yesterday, my dad was actually picking up the package from the mailbox. I think it landed in the mailbox. My dad told me an interesting fact. Apparently, my parents do know someone that lives in Edmonton. I don't know them because apparently these people were from where they met. Where they met them was in Libya, and I wasn't born in Libya. I didn't live in Libya. I was born in New York. When they came to America in like '92, they were in Libya for like from '86 to '92 ish, I guess. That's when my older brother was born, and that's where he was born. He was born in Tripoli, Libya, which is great. Which is great seeing that on a passport. Conflicts and whatnot, but yeah. Yeah, I was given that fact, or given that information, saying that there is someone that they know that lives in Edmonton. I would like to meet them, but I don't know them per se, because again, it's one of their friends that they met and lived in Libya. So I wouldn't know them. My brother would, but I wouldn't. But I guess that kind of gives me a reason to go to Edmonton, more or less. I just wish I did know them. So then I would actually have another reason to go to Edmonton, aside from visiting you, Dragon. I could. I want to see. It's just a matter of I'm going to have to really plan everything, and then... Ooh, I'm speeding. Ooh, I'm really speeding. I just got to really plan it out and budget it. I'll see. Because I'm like, I don't know, my mind is always thinking, it's like, I want to travel. The only thing that would kind of kill me is not airfare, surprisingly, but hotel, like lodging. I don't know why. I always want to go to a place where lodging is like nil to none. All I want to spend is airfare, food, and other expenses rather than lodging. And I'm willing to go to a place just if I can find a lodging that is nil to none. So all I could spend is other things. That's true. That's true. True. You should... Sure. Okay. Here comes a good question. Hey, Dragon. You should search up how much a typical Airbnb is over there in Edmonton. And it's okay if it's in Canadian dollars. I can roughly translate that. Convert that. Because I'm honestly curious. That would probably be like the cheapest way aside from hotel. Just doing an Airbnb. I'm pretty damn sure there's going to be an Airbnb in Edmonton. I mean, every city has at least a few people doing Airbnb. Granted, I could search this up right now, but you know. Ah! I mean, that could work too. But ever since my mom and my brother stayed at an Airbnb back in the Philippines and said how cheap it was, I honestly got curious and I actually want to use Airbnb more often over finding like a cheap hotel. Okay. Okay. I can unmute. Why can't I switch to games? Because thank you, Dad, for just opening the door and not noticing I was here. And it's like, okay, mutes myself. There you go. I'd figured none of your parents would, considering where they live. So I wasn't planning that in the first place. I was planning at least to find lodging instead. But yeah, I'm honestly curious to see if there's probably a cheaper place like Airbnb either within your area or I don't know, within downtown. That'd be cool. And then eventually face the wrath of Edmonton transportation system. I'm gonna face the wrath of how decently bad your public transportation is, because that's how I'm gonna get places, aside from Uber and whatnot. Because I have a healthy addiction for some good old public transportation, wherever the hell I'm at. I could sense that sarcasm, Dragon. Thanks. Oh boy, you'll love it. But there's like still a few places that I do want to go in Edmonton, especially West Edmonton Mall. I mean, yeah, duh. I also have a weird knack for big shopping centers. But I'm willing to explore around the rest of the place. I know Edmonton looks really, really pretty, as shown by some of Dragon's vlogs and whatnot. Hello, almost crashed. And many other sites and places that I've seen. So, I'm willing to take a trip over there. If I could find a cheap lodging and then eventually find that cheap flights, I'd go. I mean, if done right, you could probably find it. I could probably do it and find it and do it. I don't know, maybe. Weirdly enough, I could think if Airbnb works out correctly around Edmonton, I could probably find a place and fly over there for like what, around $500 I'd say. That's a bit of a stretch to speak, but you know, worth a shot. Guys, why are we slowing down? Why is it going down to 2 lanes? Fuck. Okay, well, I'm stuck here. Go slowly. We'll see. Maybe if I try, flights will be around like 300-400. I think about it. Unless the flights are willing to give it to me for 150 one way, so that'd be 300 round trip. That'd be cool. $300 round trip to go to Edmonton, whether coming from Sacramento or San Francisco. Dud. Man, it's hard maintaining speed. Come on, check. Need to check Comic-Con. You guys don't remember me to check to see any updates. Oh boy, that must be fun. To see if there'd be anything. Okay, I'm ordering. Wait, you haven't eaten yet, Jack? And you should probably go eat. Please don't forget to eat. Food is nice. As I try to move up. Also, what time is it? 7:52. Okay. I still got another good half an hour to go. Maybe I can find a short load when I get to... where the fuck am I going to? I'm going to Italy, right? Oh, shit. Torino. I think that's a little... Yeah, Torino, Italy. We had an early supper. Just got hungry again because Sammy. Aw. Oh, speaking of conventions... Honestly, I'm sorry, Dragon, because I know you're gonna be probably on a different continent by then. But amidst hearing a bunch of conventions that are happening around Northern California, I am willing to go. I'm gonna try my best to get myself into maybe Crunchyroll Expo, so an anime convention that's happening in San Jose, and what's also happening in San Jose in October, TwitchCon. Because apparently TwitchCon is coming back to Northern California. Thank you. Having it 2 years in Southern California, why? That makes no reason to travel down SoCal. But yay, it's gonna be here back in Northern California. It's gonna be in San Jose, in the convention, and apparently the big convention center. And my friends want to go, and I want to go. Definitely, I want to go back. It's been the last time I went to TwitchCon was back in 2015 when they first had it in San Francisco, which was small because it was the first one, but it was pretty cool. But I'm willing to go for this one, 2018. Their 4th year, if I recall correctly, so this has to be really good because apparently the next 2 years they've learned themselves on how to actually run a convention. So I'm willing to place some good bets that TwitchCon 2018 will be really good. So I'm going to try my best to see if I can get into TwitchCon 2018. Reminded. Thing offers not like Comic Con, but San Diego Comic Con did one thing. Oh, really? And yeah, it is a little bit expensive to get yourself to California, just for a convention. It costs. I'd say it costs quite an arm and leg. I mean, I'm pretty sure Dragon has experienced that back VidCon 2015, if I recall correctly, when you were here in 2015 for VidCon. So, no, it's a definitely expensive thing. Oh, I heard about that. That's terrible. That's stupid. I mean, Comic-Con is such a... It's becoming a normal name. Why do you... unless if they trademarked it, way, way long before, I'd say they have no right to sue for quote-unquote taking their name. And it's not within their company rights or something like that. Yeah, so... I mean, unless if they trademarked it right from the get-go saying you can't use the term Comic-Con, why bother? There's no de facto, that's completely de facto. Sounds like you're gonna have a feast tonight now, Dragon. Don't you think? That sounds so delicious, though. Pasta and cheese. What kind of pasta? I want to know what kind of pasta. I would like to know what kind of cheesecake, but I want to know the pasta first. Because pasta is great. Pasta is good, and I think I'm reaching Italy right now. I think I am now in Italia. Welcome to Italy. Why do European have a bunch of toll roads? Europe have a bunch of toll roads. Oh my god. Damn, Dragon, you're living the life with this pasta shit. Pasta shit. Damn, that sounds so good right now. A fettuccine carbonara. I think it was like 21 bucks. Damn. Dude, I'm getting hungry again. I hate you. I have snacks all around the room. I could eat it, but no, I can wait till the end of the stream to eat some. But damn, Dragon, you're making me hungry. Also, that's a good thing. At least you're getting paid. So then this is all justifiable, technically. Yes. Oh, I'm almost crashing. Oh my god, I'm almost crashing. So yeah, I'm planning for TwitchCon. I don't know. Hopefully I get a job by then to fund it. Though it'd be interesting if I actually run some kind of fund me to get to TwitchCon. I don't know. Unless if I could find a job then, I might do that, but not now. Obviously, it's way too early. That doesn't happen till another 7 months. Probably wait for 3. But yeah, I know that I want to go to TwitchCon. My friends want to go to TwitchCon because they're apparently going to meet some friends over there as well, which is cool. So it's like, hey, more the reason to actually go to San Jose. Yay. And I'm willing to do it. But yeah. And I want to try to go to more conventions, either starting this year or next year. But again, it all depends on once I get a job. Because once I get a job, I could just fund this all myself, and I'll be all ready. Because I don't want to be funding a convention trip without actual funding, per se. So yeah. Ooh. I want to go to the call. There's I've heard there's a lot of cool UK ones. But I forget some of the names. And there's also really a lot of good European conventions out there. Especially some gaming conventions, anime conventions. I know. I know there's a VidCon Europe. So you could tell me all the European YouTubers. My advice, though, spam, keep a budget. Oh, definitely. I hear this from my friends who goes to anime conventions quite a bit. They said definitely keep a budget and stick with that budget, because otherwise it's gonna suck when you go broke in a convention. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, my friends also tell me the same thing. It's just like save as much as you can for like all the things that you'll need to survive throughout a whole weekend of convention. And yes, Dragon, please be my financial advisor as well. Be great. Like you're my everything. For better, for worse. No worries, take your time. Man, I couldn't sound any more weirder in my head. We'll be your everything at this point. Wow. Welcome back, Cole. Man, I made that sound very, very cheesy. I'm great. I'm great like a grater, grating cheese with the cheesiness. I'm done. That was a terrible joke. That was a terrible joke. Anyways. Cheesiness and jokes. That's all you miss, Cole. Cheesiness and jokes. Also, I'm finally getting into Torino, Italy. Let's see if I can find a very short load after this. And then I'll end the stream from there. Because my dad wants to do something around 8:30 my time. If you didn't hear it from... If I didn't mute it on time, you probably heard that from my dad. Whoops. But yeah, hopefully I could find a nice short load to do, to just drive. And then I'll end the stream there. Ooh, there's something to visit apparently though here. How the fuck do you see the light when you can't see the light at all? I'm just gonna base it on the fucking truck that's right there. Thank you. I muted all the time. Okay, because I like fidgeted myself around trying to mute myself. No. I guess we could save it for later if we could still apply it to next week. Because we talked about a lot of things. What the fuck? Me. Please don't be a recruitment center. If it's a recruitment center, I'm just gonna keep driving straight. It's not a recruitment center. Okay. Let me do this first. And then I'll make a big U-turn. Time to make a big U-turn. That's true, we did. Any cookie topics that we could probably talk about? I did say conventions. Wanting to go to one. Oof. I mean, I wish I could make 2018 also a travel year. I don't know. Like recently, I've been watching a lot of travel vlogs from people, and especially those who like fly to places. And it's like, how do you guys find it? Like, how do you guys be able to afford it? Until I realized you're able to find some like cheap flights. It's like, I want to travel like that. I mean, I still don't have a budget. I don't have like a definitive budget to do that, or cash flow for that per se. So I would rather do it in money rather than just putting it all on credit card debt. That'd be terrible. Okay, sure. I'm willing to hear about the fuck that parking. What happened to this map? What's your take on the following? Power Rangers, Beauty and the Beast, animated Stranger Things, It. Hey Cole, curious, which Power Rangers are you talking about? The very classic one, like the very first one, the movie one, or the recent one? Because got down like that way for all my tribes. That's pretty good though. I want to be like that. Like I always like to look for something overall. I'd still kind of say it depends on which Power Rangers cast it is still. But if it's like a broad range, I mean, I guess that's going to really work out for the whole fan base of Power Rangers. Because Power Rangers is not an American thing. That is a Japanese thing. I only know that because Power Rangers or Super Sentai in Japan still continues today. Like how Power Rangers still continues today in America. I only know that because me and my friends are watching the Japanese version. Ooh. I still want to say the original debatable Green Ranger. And the Pink Ranger will be there. But if it's like the old classic, yeah, that's because especially, I think, if I recall correctly, they're coming into their 25th year of Power Rangers, I think. 93, if I recall correctly. So I could see where they could bring it out, really. Like, bring out all the stops for that. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. So I wonder what he does nowadays. I don't know. I forget if he does still acting, have acting jobs or whatnot. All right, let's see. Is there a short trip I could do right now here in Italy? Fuck that. I don't want to drive that far. Okay, let me go rest a bit. Let's see if I can find something here. Why doesn't that work? I didn't fart, I promise. He's still active, he's also a professional MMA. Ah, okay. Huh. So that's what he's been doing. By the way, Chief Fly's been dumbly, we're just saying, randomly going back to that top. Yeah. That's true. I mean, unless if you could actually get out of the airport and explore, which sometimes you can't because layovers is yeah. I mean, you had it. I mean, for your Mexico trip, you did have one decent layover, like going to, but I don't know about going back per se. But other than that, so layovers are very iffy. Oh, I missed the thing, especially if it's a short layover and you have to walk across different terminals. That's like terrible. Because American flight systems are stupid. European does it so much better with direct flights to anywhere. We operate in a hub and spoke model where we fly to a hub and then you fly to a spoke. So if you're in a spoke airport, not a hub airport, you're fucked because you're going to go to a hub before you go to the other place. I know this because I know useless facts about about the American aviation. And all that stupid shit. I blame YouTube videos and Wikipedia. Yes, I watch random shit on YouTube. What a surprise, right? Yeah, that's good enough working. That's not the key I'm looking for. Okay. Hopefully I can find a cheaper trip here. I just want a short trip. I don't need a long trip right now. Geneva. What time is it? 8:08, huh? Okay. Oh man, how far is Geneva? Not Geneva. Geneve. Okay, fine. We're gonna Oof. Alright then, Cole. Have a good night. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the Chuck and Talk Thursdays for this week. Hope you have a great. Hope you get a good sleep. And remember to wake up on time, I guess, because you have to wake up early. Good night, Cole. Have a great night. I'm going to probably just take this trip. No, that's not the trip I actually wanted to take. Can I take the other one? I'm taking the wrong one. I'll take the slightly longer one. I could probably get there very fast and just do a fast load. Ooh, I still got that on. I turned off my own engine. There we go. Oh shit, what time do you have to be up, Dragon? I mean, I guess you could maybe eat a little and save it for tomorrow or something. I mean, it is a little bit of a weird snack per se, but I don't know. Shouldn't you be bed soon then? Dragon, please. Dragon, please. Blame Twitter poll and Cole. Oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't even check Twitter. I didn't even know there was a poll going on for that. Whoops. Well, granted, I've been driving, and I shouldn't be tweeting while driving. That'd be bad. Okay, let's see how fast I can get to this place. See if I can end before 8:30. If I somehow don't end before 8:30, because my dad is very picky about time, I'm just gonna probably pull into a pit stop and then finish the trip myself, and then maybe jump into. To be fair, I ain't tired, so I was gonna sleep much anyways. Well, at least try and sleep soon, I guess. Like, I'd say within 2 hours or so. Like, what time is it? 9-ish? Before midnight, if you could try. Or, yeah, at least better. Try it before 11. So at least you can get some 4 hours of sleep or so. 4 or 5 hours of sleep, even though I shouldn't recommend that. I never do. I kind of don't recommend that. Can I get in? Yeah, boy. Yeah, I'd say try it before midnight your time. Ideally before 11, so you can at least have some kind of rest. And I'd say, yeah, eat if you're like kind of hungry, not hungry, don't eat all of it. Don't eat all the food that you ordered. I'd say maybe a little bit of pasta, maybe finish the cheesecake. I don't know if I would want day-old cheesecake per se. Day-old pasta's fine. But day-old cheesecake, yeah. Try, I'd say finish that, then rest, and hit the bed. But my topic was going to be about a social person, but not having people to spend time within your city since you lost them all. To have that stuff again. Ugh. Oh, hey, it's green. Okay, hold on. Let me reread that. Topic was going to be about being a social person, but not actually having actual people to spend time with. Okay, let's see if I can think of it during this short trip then. So I could either I'm gonna put this in a generic case just in case. Being a social person, even though, so basically saying being a social person, but you just don't have the actual friends to be social with them. I mean, it's gonna be hard to say to make new friends because that's very risky. Because sometimes it might not go the way it should. And you would want to be actually knowing them more and more. Let's get to speed here. How to make new friends. Ooh, wow, accident here. Okay. I mean, there is the usual route of just randomly going to a bar, I guess, but that's just weird. Especially it also depends on who. Also depends on how well the people will treat you in a way. If you're trying to spark up a conversation with them, because it can go sour very fast. I mean, some people could be very insensitive, which is like their normal way of talking. Hi, I'm kind of in that boat with my friends. We like to talk about sometimes insensitive things, but if we try to talk this out into public, it can go wrong pretty fast, actually. So we try not to speak of that, but it also just depends. A bar in the city? No, thanks. We're at a coffee shop. Oh, that too. Honestly curious, within Edmonton, are there any like very cool cafes, like out of this world cafes? Whether like it has some sort of unique theme to it. Also, this is a really nice gas station, man. SCS, you've done well. Because I would go to such thing. You could probably find people there. D-pie or die pie? Because I really D-pie. But I say you could probably start there. Go to like one of those like specialty cafes. Hopefully you could find some like people that might be of interest of share the same interest as you. Like die, okay. But yeah, like finding people that might share the same interest, cause you might not know. There's people. There's at least one other person, if not more, that would share the same interests as you. I mean, that's not hard, and it's pretty easy online. Maybe a little bit hard in real life, but there's gonna be at least one within the city that would share that's the wrong direction I'm going. Okay. Thank God I saved my butt. Woo! Almost didn't make that turn. I'd say start there. Start there. Maybe you could find people to socialize with. You could also try. Okay. That's true. I'm also imperfect because life imperfect. That's the okay. I was thinking that's pretty borderline if you make friends with your students, because you want to at least maintain professionalism. You don't want to be like showing your personal side to them, and then it'll just get very awkward from there. I definitely see your point in that. Definitely do. I know for a fact that that's also like against code of conduct. I think when it comes to teaching, you're not supposed to be too personal with them. Because I know this from volunteering. Weirdly enough, they told me it's like you're not supposed to share anything personal to them per se. Try not to make friends with them because that can go very wrong very fast and can be a very awkward situation for both parties. So it's like either thinking like go to like a cafe or something. Hopefully you'll find some people that might click, might share the same interest. Get find a hobby. I guess I wouldn't. That's gonna be a little bit interesting because there obviously people that has their hobbies has their own attitudes towards a hobby. Sometimes it's good. Most of the time it gets very very iffy, right? Try that. Whether it's doing something, doing whatever, collecting something, or again whatever. You could probably find like people that way as well. That's true. You make a valid point because you are planning to go to the UK within the next few months. Wouldn't mean shit if I just. That's what I'm thinking. It's like it'd be nice to make friends, but then you would only be there for a few months and then say, hi, bye, I'm going to a different continent. Hopefully I will get to talk again, I guess, like that. Ooh, that was a big jump. I didn't expect that big of a jump. Oh. But I know you could push on. I definitely know you can. See, the thing is, you do make a valid point. I don't know if you would want to trust on having a quote unquote short term friendship. I mean, sure, there's still Skype, Twitter, any other kind of online social media that's willing to connect, but then you might end up losing it. It might be a little bit tricky to maintain ish, especially if you're gonna have a more and more social life in the UK, which that's gonna be a huge opportunity. You're gonna be meeting a lot of new people. Hopefully make a lot of new friends too, really. Especially within your profession. Again, also within the hobbies too. I mean, and I know you have friends over there in the UK, definitely. So, you still got some people to back you up there, maybe in even real life, because the UK is pretty small. You can travel from one place to another for pretty cheap in pretty short time. Unlike the great vast North America. Oh, hello. There's multiple lanes, multiple everywhere. Yeah, IDK. I just had some people say that it's pretty pathetic. Had dinner with the previous. Well, I mean, they don't know what you're going through right now, and especially if you're in the process of going to a new country, heck, a new continent, different side of the world. Sure, it'd be nice to have friends in the meantime to hang out and be social with, but if you're gonna try to be friends with them and then leave them, that's kind of to me. That's just in my eyes. I mean, that's how I see it. And that's gonna be my opinion for what sign is. I can't read that. What the fuck? Are you expecting me to read that? I mean, it's really sad. I want to say just try and pull through for the next few months, even if it's just hanging out with your mom, with your parents, relatives, and sometimes students. But I could see it going a lot better once you get to the UK. I guess that's how I see it. Again, I'm only entitled to my own opinion. This is just my opinion. Don't have to follow it. Obviously, you don't have to. But that's just how I see it. God damn it, Dragon. But yeah. I mean, I guess there's one big exception to it, and this is going to be really hard to find. If you could find someone in Edmonton that is going to be going on a big adventure just like you, especially saying going to the UK, going to England or to Europe, doing something pertaining to their career, and they're planning to go in the next few months, that you can be friends with them and then try to go there together. But that's very, very specific. But you might not know. There might be that one other person in Edmonton that is doing that. You might not know. Ooh, I was drifting hard. So if you somehow manage to find that person, go friend them. I definitely would say that. Yeah. I do find it stupid, people finding it pathetic that you're hanging out with your mom and your student. I don't see a problem with that. I really don't. And I know your situation. So it's like, you don't necessarily need to make friends now to where you live, especially if you're planning to move semi-permanently. So, I mean, I'm okay. And we're gonna. I want to explain it over on a call like later this week, Dragon. I need to eventually, loosen my ties with actually my group of friends, and try to push on my own again. Like how I kind of did it back when I was in San Francisco. I just need to do it again. Push on my own and try to find new people. It kind of happened when I was in San Francisco, like within my last year, and I actually talked to people, but then I just ended up going back to my group. I need to start actually branching off from my main group. I mean, I still want to keep contact with them, but I need to like find new people so I could so I can make more connections that would further help out my career, really, and help out my future. Because as much as I'm like to be, as much as I hang out with my friends, I feel like I'm kind of stuck at the moment with them. Like they're kind of an anchor to me. So, yeah. All right then, Dragon. I'm assuming the food just came in, so So if you end the stream, take care and good night. We'll try to be back before you end. All right, no worries. I still got like it's 8:25. I'll try and park this and see if I can finish within 10 minutes. Because I still got a long ways to go. So you got time. Otherwise, yes. Hope you have a good night if I do end soon. So let's just keep moving on. We are about 2 hours away in game right now to what the fuck truck, really? Ooh, that's a close one. I almost crashed that. Okay, my controller's being butts right now. Yeah, I'm like a little less than 2 hours from the area. Man, this section of road is really, really good. SES, you've really improved yourself in adding new roads and whatnot. These are really, really good. I really need to get the France expansion for this one day. I think it's still $15-20. I'll wait for another sale, maybe. Or Steam Summer Sale. We'll see. But I've been really liking driving down this road. It's so nice, so smooth. Albeit sometimes I crash a bit, but these, like some of the interchanges and everything, oh my god, these are so cool. Really, really like driving down this. Man, they've really improved all of the interchanges and everything. It's like I'm driving on a real highway. Oh! I'm so special. Okay, let me just probably keep it right there. Maybe if I just keep it at 110, I could probably make it there in time without going too fast. So it's a wonder if I dropped any frames. No, surprisingly I didn't. I'm surprised I didn't drop frames throughout this whole stream. That's a first. Just watch it drop frames at the very end. I'm gonna be so sad, but yeah. Trying to drive with my controller right here. Okay, right there. I think I don't have to get gas right. Ooh. Oh no! No, why did that have to break? Aw, rip. Dang it. Is your order still coming in, or did it just not process at all? Cause that's gonna suck if it didn't process. Well, I mean, I guess that'll be a good thing. Then you could probably go to sleep. But it's a wonder. I'm curious. Oh gosh, they just texted. Oh boy, it's a wonder what time they'll come. Well, no, I'm still gonna be streaming, but is it just having thanks for streaming? Oh, okay, is it just gonna be like, yeah? Oh, okay. Well, if I do end up ending, I mean, I'm still going. I'm still gonna keep going for now. Because I'm still not there, and I think I can get there in time. Can I make it through this? It's open. Yeah, I made it. So I'll just keep pushing on right here. I'm almost there. 28 minutes. But no worries, Dragon, if you're... I know you probably either you left or not. Thank you for joining the stream. Also, thank you so much for other people that have joined the stream. If you guys are watching and lurking, hope you guys give me a follow here on Twitch. Follow me down below for any other places, such as Twitter for all the random shit that I say. And then YouTube for where I post VODs for Trick and Talk Thursdays, as well as many other videos that I do. I do Let's Plays, sometimes do vlogs and whatnot. So... go subscribe to me there on YouTube. Go follow me here on Twitch for future streams, mostly Truck Talk Thursdays, and then some random stream of some game, whether it be, I guess, what was it? Thinking on the top of my head. Overwatch, Minecraft. I'm gonna try to do Minecraft more often, and maybe other games. Maybe I could do like a recording / streaming style thing, so I could just have videos. For that. So yeah, just follow me down below. I have links down below this video to follow, unless if you're on mobile, then it's somewhere else. Come on, I can make this light. But yeah, we're almost there. I'm gonna just probably auto it, and then I'll just stop the stream there. So again, for those who are lurking, hope you guys had a great night. Thank you again. Thank you to Cole and Dragon who joined in the chat and shared some pretty cool stuff that actually happened and some pretty cool opinions and whatnot. Pretty interesting chat we had today. Talking about what pies and whatnot, pies, conventions, a bunch of other things. I need to think of a good title to put for my VOD. Again, that's going to be on YouTube. I think next week I'm gonna refrain from Euro Truck because I've been doing 5 weeks, I think, of Euro Truck. So I'm gonna go back to American Truck Simulator, do a few more. Maybe I'll install some mods for American Truck because it's a bit boring at the moment. Hold on. So let me turn this a bit. There we go. Ooh, nice train station they got here. So yeah, I'll be hopping on to American Truck Simulator starting next week. I think there's still a few things I want to explore around there aside from New Mexico. I think maybe a little bit of back to Nevada. We'll see. I know there's a few things. Again, I'll try and install some mods. We'll see how that will work out in the very end. But yeah. So I hope you guys had a fun time watching the stream. Again, give me a follow down below. And I'll see you next week, next Thursday. Hopefully for more Truck and Talk Thursdays. Or maybe sometime this weekend if I stream. Sometime this weekend. We'll see. Let's save the current progress. And I'll see you on American Truck Simulator. We're going to be back. In America next week. So hope you guys have a great night. And I'll see you next time. Spam waits. See ya.